Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And as you know that I came here to practice my English speaking skill. And I came here, as I told you always that if you are working on your spoken English, if you're working on your English speaking skills, so you have to practice every day. And I know when we practice, we face the challenges in our daily. Every day we have to find a new topic. Every day we have to practice about, and every day we need to learn new words. And sometimes we don't find the topic. And the most important that we practice alone. Like most of the people, like it's very sometimes it feels very hard to practice your English speaking when you are alone, when you don't have a partner. So here I find the solution. uh, you can use ChatGPT, and I always use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will always help me to practice my English speaking skills. So let me share with you, and I am going to talk with the ChatGPT. So listen carefully. Hi,
Hey there. I'm really glad you stopped by. What's on your mind today?
I want to practice my English speaking skills.
That's a fantastic idea. I'm here to help however you need, whether you want to have a casual conversation, practice a specific topic, or even just work on pronunciation. What would you like to focus on first?
I want to do the conversation.
Absolutely. So we can keep it really natural, just like two people chatting. Is there a specific topic you'd like to talk about, or would you prefer a free flowing conversation about everyday life?
So let's do the conversation about everyday life.
Perfect. So let's just keep it casual. Tell me something you did today, or maybe something fun you have planned for the weekend.
So I did my practice. I started doing my shadowing practice. I did shadowing practice, and I write it down some new words. And now I
Ah,
am
that's
planning to use these words to practice in my spoken English.
I love that plan. Using the words in conversation will really help them stick. Do you have some of those new words in mind, or do you want to practice them around a certain topic?
I'm going to use these words in my conversation.
That sounds great. Just go for it, and I'll listen closely. If you'd like, I can give you some feedback or help you tweak anything, but I'm really excited to hear how you're using them.
So as you can see that I talked with ChatGPT and she answered very quickly for all the questions that I asked. So you can see that ChatGPT replied all the questions that I asked her. I asked the ChatGPT. So you can practice with the ChatGPT. You can talk with ChatGPT in English. Whatever question you ask ChatGPT, it replied immediately. And if you ask the roadmap or anything you want to practice with ChatGPT, ChatGPT will definitely help you to practice your English speaking skills. Even I practice alone and I use this technology. Technology is great and it is beneficial. And I think ChatGPT is more beneficial than a person because a person is available for you for for a few minutes or for a hour, for a 10 to 20 minutes, but technology is available for you 24 by 7. So I think technology is great and it will very helpful. So I use ChatGPT and I do my practice with the ChatGPT. And today I learned some new words like we use simple word like good, bad, big. Instead of good, we can use beneficial. Like exercising is good for your mental health. Instead of, we can say exercising is beneficial for your mental health. And bad. Now, second word is bad. So instead of bad, this is, I think, more advanced, I think. Instead of bad, we can use detrimental. Too much screen time is a bad for children. And now I'm going to use this word detrimental. Too much screen time is detrimental to children. And the third word is big. So there is a big difference between the two groups. And instead of big, you can use substantial. There is a substantial difference between the two groups. So these are the word I think most of the people uses in the writing. But there are more words that I written down in my copy, and I can share with you all the words I written down, but I am going to share with you more. Like we use that word a lot, I think. So we use small. So instead of small, you can use modest. There was a small increase in the sales in the second quarter. Instead of small, you can use modest. There was a modest increase in sales in the second quarter. And we always use the word do. So instead of do, we can use carriers. First, let's see the example of do. Scientists do research to find solution to the problems. And instead of now, I am using carry out. Scientists carry out research to find the solution to these problems. So there are so many words that I written down, and I'm sharing with you what I written down in my copy. And I think I need to use this word again and again so I can become habitual with that, so I can use that in my speaking practice. So that's all for today that I wanted to share with you. So stay tuned. That I wanted to share with you, and there is a lot, and I can't share with you every word that I written down. So that's all for today. Thank you.